So, yesterday I made a video on Chianti Classico Reserva the Bonfi 2015, and videos like I was going through it, the aromas were kind of okay, then I tasted it and it just didn't taste good. I made the video, I kept downing the score. I was like, I don't know if I could even drink this with my pork chop. I then opened up another Chianti Classico Reserva, and it was awesome. And then I retasted the Bonfi, and I came to the conclusion it was absolutely corked. It wasn't horrendously corked, but the nose didn't smell corked to me, maybe a little off. The palate, absolutely, and that's sort of that wet cardboard type of taste. So absolutely corked, and the other Chianti Classico Reserva was amazing. I'd love to get another one. I don't have the bottle in front of me now. Finished the whole bottle. Oops. But tonight, I know I say I never drink $50 wines on a weekday, so we're stepping it up to a $75 or $80 wine. And this is Granato from Elizabeth Foradori. So she, in 2015, she is the best Teroldego. The grape is from northern region of Italy, Trentino. So on northeast Italy, way up here. It's made in this green area somewhere. Teroldego is the grape, indigenous red varietal out of Italy, and sort of a unique flavored grape. I think this is her top of the line Granato. She makes a lot of other wines that she actually puts in amphora, clay pots, sort of a very ancient style. This is just done, not just, but in oak. Her best vineyards, her best Teroldego grapes, and I've never had it, and I'm really excited to try it. I think I went to a certain store specifically for this, and it might have been Laurenti, I don't remember. I just saw it on sale on another website for $60, so seeing anywhere from 60 to 100. I mean, the prices are really all over the place. Probably because, again, just as Granato on it, you see a bottle of wine like this, you don't really know. On the back it does say Teroldego, but that's sort of it. Anything else on there? No. She's a very well-known, well-respected producer, so I've been wanting to try this for a while. I'm gonna have it with a steak. It looks like a big luscious wine, dark. A lot of the other ones sort of remind me of pureed raspberries, and they're good. It's hard to explain. I think it lacks a little of the grip. They have a very sleek raspberry puree type of taste. A little sour. Gosh, it's really difficult. I probably will try another one. This is the top of the line, done with some oak. I thought it would have some extra dimensions. It's supposed to be the one to try. I found out about it from this book, this Matt Kramer's Making Sense of Italian Wine. This is a very, very old book. I read it more than once through, made tons of notes in it, but this book was really great, 2006. So, dated book, but when you talk about, it goes through a lot of the regions of Italy, gets to the Teroldego, it says, if you're going to spend the money on this, buy this one, if you're going to try one, and you could afford it. Definitely that mulled raspberry smell. It's on there. Blackberries too. It's a unique aroma that I'm getting. I can't place my finger on it right now. A little herbal. Definitely a little herbal. Smells really good. Maybe a touch medicinal. Just maybe. It's definitely better than all the other Teroldegos I've had. I think this grape is a bit of a low tannin grape. And you look at this color of this one, you'd sort of expect it to be big and explosive. And it's very flavorful, lacks a little of the tannin. The structure's there, I guess, for the grape. I don't have a lot of experience with this grape. I've had Teroldegos pretty much just from her $25 one to some of the amphora aged ones. I even had her amphora aged white, which I really thought was a funky great white. If I see that one again, I'll absolutely get it. A little bit pricey, but I dug it. I'm surprised the oak didn't lend itself to more tannin, and it's not oaky. It's absolutely not an oaky wine. It does have that sour raspberry thing. Sour raspberry and herbal and blackberries is the three predominant flavors. I like the wine. I do. It's stylistically not my favorite, but I can tell that it's a classy wine made well. It's doing what she wanted this grape to do and this wine to do, I believe. And that's just from having some of her other ones. And I do believe that this Teroldego is probably a low tannin grape. I'd have to look it up. I'm going to guess it's a lower tannin grape, even though it comes with a sort of a deeper, darker color here. Maybe it's just the way that she vinifies it. It's a more concentrated fruit that way. The acid is... get a little more just to check the acid. The acid's super high. Medium minus on the tannin. Oh, got a little different taste there. Medium acid. Yeah, just medium acid. What's the alcohol on this? I don't see it offhand. I don't suspect it's really high. There's no burn. 12.5. Well, that's very, very low for a red wine. Extremely low. So, for Teroldego gets a 4 out of 5, just because of it's maybe not my exact style. Something I would want to buy again. Probably wouldn't. I might buy one of the ones from the Amphora again. Definitely the white. Don't know if I'd buy this one again. Even though I'm scoring it a 4 out of 5. It's because I think it's a good version, if not one of the best versions of this grape and what it can do. So I feel that's fair. And I know I talk about, I'm just rating and scoring, but just out of simple, not going through the numerical Parker 50 to 100 score, but just a simple 4 out of 5 stars, just sort of to gauge overall quality of how it's made. I guess that's why I put these ratings in these videos. So that's it. I'm going to go have it with some steak. Not sure how it'll pair with it. There's not a lot of tannin structure, but I think it'll still be pleasant enough for the steak. It's a good red wine. It's got a concentration to it for sure, that mulled raspberry thing going. I think that'll work. So that's it for tonight.